Imagine a world, vast and ancient, hidden beneath Antarctica's ice for over 34 million years. This isn't science fiction, it's a real place, a lost world preserved under more than a mile of solid ice. Scientists have just revealed this incredible discovery, a landscape the size of Belgium, untouched since the dawn of the Ice Age. We often picture Antarctica as a flat, lifeless expanse, but this finding shatters that image. Beneath the ice lies a network of valleys and ridges, carved by rivers in a temperate climate long ago. This is not just about old rocks, it's a chapter of Earth's history we thought was lost forever. The implications are enormous, not just for understanding our past, but for preparing for our future. The land under the ice isn't random. It's a coherent, river-formed landscape, suggesting a thriving ecosystem once existed here. The scientists who found it were mapping the bedrock, and what they discovered was beyond their wildest expectations. It's a moment of pure scientific wonder, inspiring us to ask, what else is out there? For millions of years, as life evolved and civilizations rose and fell, this ancient land remained in suspended animation. Now, through our ingenuity, we've finally pulled back the curtain. We are the first generation to glimpse this lost world, even if only through data on a screen. It's a profound connection to our planet's history, a tangible link to a time so distant it's hard to comprehend. This discovery forces us to rethink everything we thought we knew about Antarctica. The story of this hidden world is just beginning. How do you see through more than a mile of solid ice? You can't just dig a hole. The answer? Technology. Scientists use satellites and ice-penetrating radar to map the hidden world below. Satellites detect subtle dips and rises in the ice surface, mirroring the land beneath. It's like reading Braille on a continental scale. But to get a clear picture, they needed radar, flying planes back and forth, sending radio waves deep into the ice. These waves bounce off the bedrock, revealing the thickness of the ice and the shape of the land. By combining satellite and radar data, scientists assembled a detailed three-dimensional map. Each flight added another piece to the puzzle, slowly revealing the lost landscape. Now we can explore this ancient terrain on a computer screen, flying through valleys and over ridges unseen for eons. This is modern exploration, no longer limited by what we can touch, but by how far our technology can reach. Scientists worldwide can now collaborate, analyzing data and unlocking secrets together. The process is painstaking, but the result is miraculous. This technology makes the impossible possible, letting us see a world that's been dark for millions of years. The age of discovery is far from over. The world revealed beneath the ice is breathtaking, a mature landscape, not just a few bumps and dips. Covering 32,000 square kilometers, it's dominated by 3 major river valleys and sharp ridges. The valleys are deep and wide, evidence of a massive ancient river system that once drained a watershed larger than the United Kingdom. Scientists can even trace the paths of ancient tributaries, painting a picture of a dynamic, water-rich environment. Imagine the sound of water rushing through these valleys, lush vegetation clinging to the hillsides. The features are so well preserved that scientists can distinguish between U-shaped glacial valleys and V-shaped river valleys, revealing a climate that fluctuated between cold and temperate over millions of years. This isn't just a snapshot, it's a geological storybook, each feature a different chapter in Antarctica's dramatic history. The ridges are as high as mountains, the valleys as deep as canyons. This was no small oasis, but a vast, thriving ecosystem. The discovery forces us to imagine Antarctica not as a frozen desert, but as a land of forests and rivers, teeming with life. It's a powerful reminder. The world we know is not static. Continents move, climates change, and entire landscapes can vanish or reappear over geological time. Antarctica's hidden world is proof of Earth's ever-changing face. How do we know this ancient world was warm and green? The landscape is a clue, but the real evidence is in the mud. Scientists drilled deep into the seabed near Antarctica and found fossilized pollen, some from plants related to palm trees and ferns. Palm tree pollen near the South Pole sounds impossible, but it's undeniable proof of a temperate, even subtropical climate. These tiny grains tell us that lush rainforests once covered hills now buried under ice. The ancient rivers carried this pollen out to sea, where it settled and fossilized, waiting millions of years to be discovered. The radar data shows us the shape of the world. The pollen tells us what lived there. Together, they paint a vivid picture of Antarctica's green past. The pollen also helps date the landscape before the great ice sheets, when Earth was much warmer. This ancient pollen is a direct message from a lost world and a warning of how different our planet can be. Why did this green temperate world vanish? The answer begins with continental drift. Millions of years ago, Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, enjoying a much milder climate. As Gondwana broke apart, Antarctica drifted south, eventually isolating itself at the pole. The separation from South America opened the Drake Passage, allowing a powerful ocean current, the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, to form. This current acts like a thermal barrier, isolating Antarctica from warmer waters and plunging it into a deep freeze. Warm ocean currents were cut off, and the continent cooled rapidly. This geographic isolation was the first step in transforming Antarctica into the icy world we know today. The journey to the pole and the opening of the Drake Passage triggered dramatic global cooling. The warm, temperate climate that supported forests and rivers could no longer survive. Temperatures plummeted and the stage was set for the formation of the great ice sheets. It's a powerful example of how the movement of continents can reshape the planet and its climate on a massive scale. Antarctica's fate was sealed by forces deep within the Earth. The green world disappeared, buried beneath ice. With Antarctica isolated at the South Pole, the Big Freeze began. As global temperatures dropped and carbon dioxide levels fell, snow stopped melting and began to pile up. Over centuries, the weight of new snow compressed the old, turning it into dense, solid ice. Glaciers formed in the mountains, then flowed downhill, merging in the valleys. The ancient river valleys became channels for advancing ice, slowly burying the world that came before. Eventually, these glaciers coalesced into massive ice sheets, covering nearly the entire continent. The weight of the ice pressed the land down, protecting it from erosion. The green, vibrant world was entombed, and Antarctica became a land of perpetual cold. The ice sheet locked away 70% of the world's fresh water, transforming the continent forever. In some places, the ice scoured the land. In others, it preserved it perfectly. The preservation of this ancient world is astonishing, and it's all thanks to the ice. In East Antarctica, the ice is so thick and cold that it's frozen solid to the bedrock, forming a protective shield. This shield has kept the hills and valleys almost exactly as they were 34 million years ago. No wind, rain, or flowing water has touched this landscape since. It's a level of preservation almost unheard of in geology, a fossilized ecosystem, not just a single bone. This makes the discovery a true time capsule, a direct window into a critical period in Earth's history. By studying the valleys and river networks, scientists can reconstruct ancient climates and hydrology in unprecedented detail. The stability of this landscape is also a testament to the resilience of the East Antarctic ice sheet. While other ice sheets show signs of instability, this region has remained largely unchanged. Understanding why is crucial for predicting Antarctica's future in a warming world. The ancient land below holds clues to the fate of the ice above. This discovery is more than a geological marvel. It's a lesson for our future. The ancient landscape formed when carbon dioxide levels were much higher, creating a warmer world without polar ice caps. By studying this natural experiment, we glimpse where our planet might be headed as CO2 rises again. The transition from warm to frozen shows that Earth's climate has tipping points. Cross them, and change can be rapid and irreversible. Once the ice sheets formed, they reinforced their own cold climate, locking in the freeze. Understanding these past shifts is essential for avoiding dangerous tipping points today. The hidden valleys could become channels for meltwater, accelerating ice loss in ways we don't yet fully understand. This ancient world isn't just a relic, it's an active player in our planet's future. Everything is linked: continents, currents, climate, and ice. The choices we make now will write the next chapter of Earth's story. This discovery is a powerful argument for continued exploration. Even in the 21st century, vast unknown worlds remain on our own planet. Antarctica is one of the last true frontiers. Its secrets are still being revealed. We have better maps of Mars than of the land beneath Antarctic ice. Every new technology brings extraordinary discoveries, driven by human curiosity. But this isn't just about wonder. Understanding Antarctica's past is crucial for predicting its future and ours. The stability of its ice sheets will shape the fate of every coastal city on Earth. The secrets locked in these frozen time capsules are vital for our civilization's survival. We must keep looking, keep exploring, and keep asking questions. There are more ancient landscapes to find, more stories to uncover. In the silent darkness beneath the Antarctic